Hello everybody. So in this particular lecture we will discuss about the differentiator circuit by using operational amplifier. So in the previous video we have discussed about the integrated circuit by using operational amplifier. So how it works and all that things we have discussed about this. So a differentiate integrator, there are two kind of integrator, not kind of integrator, but the circuit has to develop with the help of practical approach and some ideal approach, because ideal approach, if you are going with the practical thing, that will won't work. So in the integrator we is nothing but, I will say, this is nothing but my low pass filter. So the circuit with some configuration is called differentiator. What exactly I mean by that, that we will see in today's lecture. So if you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe the channel, so you are getting the latest update of each and every video which I have uploaded on my YouTube channel. So please stay tuned with the integrator circuit and differentiator circuit. So differentiator circuit I will explain to you. So differentiator circuit. So here, if as integrator is concerned, what we are doing in the integration, there is a capacitor in the feedback. So if are interchanging this capacitor, this I will draw the integrator diagram first. So integrator, you will find one capacitor in the feedback and one resistor over there. Okay, so this is R and C. This is R and C. If you are interchanging this R and C, the whatever the circuit is called as what? Differentiator. What is called? Differentiator. So the differentiator, so how it works? So if I am taking the potential at this point, that is nothing but minus of V naught divided by R. So R is nothing but my this one. So potential at this point here is nothing but my, so current is nothing but what, this is current, so that is nothing but what, VO minus of VO, because it is living over there. So minus V naught upon R is equal to the voltage across the current across capacitor is given by C, derivative of with respect to this voltage, input voltage. So that is nothing. From this, if I want this derivation of output voltage, so that is nothing but, if I'm shifting, this is in the multiplication, here it will divide, it will get to multiplication, so that is nothing but the RC, the derivative of input voltage with respect to T, and minus is over there, so that is nothing but the V naught is equal to minus of 1 divided, sorry, RC in bracket D, sorry, not DV, minus RC dVs divided by dt. So this Vs is nothing but my supply voltage over there. So derivative of supply voltage, so that's why it is called as what? That is called as differentiator circuit, because it is taking the derivative. And in the integrator, we are taking the integration of V in, that is nothing but V integrator circuit. That is 1 by RC integration of input circuit. So here RC minus of RC derivative of supply voltage over there. So from this circuit, what you can say that from this circuit, so this circuit will act as a high pass filter. This circuit will act as a high pass filter. So what exactly mean by high pass filter? Suppose with the help of waveform, I will explain to you this thing. So suppose this is 0 to some frequency, FC cutoff frequency, anything. This might be 10 hertz, 20 hertz, 50 hertz, 100 hertz, and etc. Also. So from this end to this end, it will attenuate. It will won't pass the signal. So it will stop. And from this end, it will pass the signal, pass band. So here, pass band up to whatever the frequency are exist. Okay, and 0 to cutoff frequency, there is a stop band. So this frequency are attenuated. So this circuit are called as pass band or high pass, what you can say, high pass filter both. Yeah, so some, again, some noise and all that will happen in the what you can say, in the practical ideal differentiator. So to overcome, what we are doing, we are replacing, we are putting one extra feedback capacitor in the feedback in the parallel with RF, and one already this capacitor is there, and one R circuit over there. Okay, so here we are introducing one capacitor in parallel with this thing, this RF, and one resistor in series with this capacitor, and applying voltage at this point, that is nothing but the inverting input over there, and non-inverting input I will connect it to the ground via one resistor. Okay, compensator resistor is called, and output is taken across this thing. So this output voltage is, so they gain output voltage by input voltage, that is nothing but V of S by V in of S is equal to minus of S, that is nothing but R of Fc divided into 1 divided by in bracket 1 plus RCF of RCF plus into 1 plus RC 1 R1 C1, that is nothing but the C1 and R1 also. So if my C1 RF and C1 RF are equal and S is equal to J omega, then whatever the equation will be, J omega R Fc into 1 divided by in bracket 1 plus J omega uh, CF RF raised to 2, because that is equal, so it will give you square of this. The magnitude is given by the magnitude of A, that is amplitude, is given by W of RFC 1 divided by 1 plus JF upon FB raised to 2, that is the square of this 1 plus JFB F upon FB over there. So its square it is given by. So this is all about what, differentiator. So differentiator, what are the examples or what are the applications of differentiator and integrator? The differentiator amplifiers are most commonly designed to operate on triangular and rectangular signals. So triangular and rectangular signal we are giving the differentiator. Then differentiator also find the application as wave shaping circuit. So to shape the waveform we are using the differentiator to detect the high frequency component in the input signal. So detect the high frequency component we are using differentiator, and to detect the low frequency signal we are using integrator circuit as the input. Okay, so integrator circuit is most commonly used in the analog computers, analog to digital converters, and wave shaping circuit. So what are the wave shaping circuits? So wave shaping circuit is nothing but if you are taking the sine wave as input, so sine wave it is nothing but the minus of cos wave we are getting. So minus of cos wave is like this one, so we are getting output as from sine wave. If you want cos wave, so we can use the integrated circuit over there. Yeah, and if you are applying a square wave, it will give you a triangular output, that is nothing but the ramp and all that. So in this way we have discussed about the differentiator and integrated circuit in the detailed manner. So we will stop over there. So thank you very much for attending this lecture.